Ey, esto es pa' los que me odian, pa' los que me adoran. El tiempo es oro y en oro y diamante te dice mi hora. Estamos facturando como una pastora. Ya no me emociona encontrarme un billete en la secadora. Siento que ya pasé GTA. O ahora, ey, a veces quisiera quedarme pelo pa' empezar a josear otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, mira cómo me muevo. Yo cambio el juego. Háblame de plata y de una le llego, ey. Si no hablamos luego, a veces quisiera quedarme pelo pa' empezar a josear otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, mira cómo me muevo. Yo cambio el juego, saldo a nadie le debo.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Kyle Lowry out there with Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Spurs, inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. Well, Clark, on paper, a bit of a mismatch here. A clear favorite in this one.
And, you know, that bodes well, I think, for the underdog because there's nothing to lose. Nobody's expecting you to prevail, and it gives you a chance to play, I think, with a lot of freedom.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Jones. Over Lowry. Jones misses. Now here's Embiid. He's closely guarded. He's now 1 for 2. with that bucket.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Here's Sohan. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
Nice move. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan, pounded by Harris. And a two-handed jam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Greg.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Harris passes to Embiid. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Jones against Embiid. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Sohan, pounded by Harris. Sohan, the pass to Champagnie. Cans it with nobody near him.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Let's hear it for the Spurs high squad dance team.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Maxey. Wembanyama against Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. And here's Wembanyama. No good with a layup. Outside Maxey. Embiid inside. Covered by Wembanyama.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Embiid. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Sohan. Rebound by the 76ers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Embiid against Vassell. Fade away. And it's Embiid again missing. And for San Antonio, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Lowry. Hangs in the air. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. To the left wing. Here's Champagnie. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Oubre. And given the chance, Clark, Kelly Oubre's shown he can be a go-to scorer.
I always liked his game. He was just so volatile. He'd get out of control at times, but he's really worked hard to refine his emotions, which has helped him refine his game and his attitude and strength. All of that has made him a pretty potent offensive package.
Johnson, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hields checked in. Jones finds Wembanyama. Johnson on the wing. The 3 is up. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
A different look for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama, and Branham subbed in for Vassell. The 76ers also with a sub. Batum is checked in for Oubre.
Selfless pass there from Max. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Jones. Here's Branham.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Rebounded by Branham. San Antonio leading. He launches a three. Counted from distance. Sohan's got 7.
Question mark about Sohan. Can he stretch the floor for you? Well, there's his answer.
Here's Maxey. Cashes in the first attempt of the game.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
To the paint. Here's Branham. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Maxey. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Maxey's gotten his second bucket of the game. San Antonio has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. On the wing, Jones. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Maxey. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Maxey in at the 1. Embiid gets the bucket.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
The Spurs shooting a nice 50% for the game. The floater, and it's laid in by Jones.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Maxey. Hield finds Harris. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit, because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence, and perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
That's such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Vassell, he's checked in for Jones. Here's Vassell over heel. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Collins.
The defense makes it hard for Vassell, but he slips his shot right through.
Pass to Embiid. Fades away. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a players we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Embiid. Here's Maxey. Drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's got 6 points.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Outside Oubre. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
And he makes a first.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And so he hits both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Driving in. Here's Branham. It doesn't go for him. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
Nothing new for Embiid here. Going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
The Spurs have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Branham. And here's Wembanyama. Embiid covers. Embiid brings a double team. Here's Branham. And the 3 off target. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And it's Maxey missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Harris. They get it again. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Spurs making a change here. Wesley's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Melton's checked in. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
On defense, the Sixers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Wembanyama.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2.
Minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Harris left side. To the inside. Oubre. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre Jr. At the line for 1.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Wesley. 11 feet out and he hits it. Wesley's gotten his first points in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Maxey, that's good.
No hesitation there from Maxey. Confident in that jumper, as he should be.
Well, San Antonio's shooting at 30% here in the second. Here's Wesley. To the wing, right side. He shoots a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Maxey is fearless on the drive. Just dares defenders into fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
They have also shown a willingness to go to work inside, guys. Great post presence for them so far in this game.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Both free throws good from Maxey.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 10. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Maxey's got 12.
Maxey embraces and welcomes that kind of defense. He's confident in hitting that shot even while under some pressure.
Vassell outside. The shot comes out. Good D by Melton. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Oubre. Wembanyama against Melton. And that was good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Tough shot that time by Melton. But, you know, he's used to having to muscle through the contact.
Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Joel, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They've got the 7-point lead. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. That'll be a 5-second call.
Spurs ball.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Outside Jones. Pass to Champagny. Just 5 on the clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Champagny's gotten his second bucket. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Champagny at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Vassell can't get it to go. Philadelphia shooting the ball at 48% so far. The fadeaway. Goes back up. Unable to get that one. Good D by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Embiid. 14 points for him. For 3, here's Harris. Rebounded by Champagny. San Antonio trailing here. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Sohan, the pass to Champagny. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Embiid against Wembanyama. Embiid inside. Good D by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Oubre against Vassell. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
At the line for San Antonio, Devin Vassell.
He's off on the first.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
And he's good on the second. Here's Lowry. No points so far. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Batum outside to win the drought. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Batum not known for his outside shot, but I'd love to see him knock this shot down on a more consistent basis.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game, taking responsibilities, maybe Mr. Do Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Alec. Thank you for that. Here's Lowry. Jones with some nice D.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. For 3, Lowry. Sohan with a rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Wembanyama. He can't get it to go. Here's Batum. And they'll get another chance. Here's Lowry. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lowry with another miss. 1:51 left in the third. Jones from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Batum's got 5 now.
Yeah, you can't forget about the long arms of Batum. I mean, I want to see him be more active on the offensive glass because he's capable.
Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
Lowry, hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Yeah, he may be in the later stages of his career, but Lowry shows that he's still got some tricks up his sleeve.
1:10 left to play in the third quarter here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Sohan. And no good, but close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside. Mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
Sohan, 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Champagny. Branham's checked in for Vassell. And it's Wesley in for Jones. Melton, he's checked in for the Sixers. Payne comes in for Lowry. That one's no good. The Sixers leading. Outside heel. Here's Payne. Field passes to Payne. Fades. 32 seconds left in the third. Here's Batum. Off the left rim and out.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Cameron Payne, first personal foul. 14 foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Osman, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hits both from the stripe. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne with it. No good off the glass. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Sixers on top, up 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Get out, man! Get out of your seat!
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Nicholas Batum out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Embiid in at the 5.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Left side Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Wesley. And it's blocked by Embiid. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Jones, he's checked in for Wesley. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Kyle Lowry's checked in for Melton. Embiid against Jones. Can't cash in the 10-footer. The 76ers shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Lowry. Five on the clock. Jones grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Shoots from the baseline. And the shot goes. Osman's got his first points of the game. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. The lead is 2. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play. Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Yep, that one goes.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Lowry against Jones. From 12 feet. Lowry, good. And the 76ers lead by 4. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Champagnie. Nails it from 3.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Now Maxey. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Maxey missing. Pass to Sohan. And he jams it home with authority. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Lowry surveys the D. Harris misses.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit. For San Antonio, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Jones against Lowry. Tries a 10-footer. They recover it. Vassell can't get it to go.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And it's Maxey missing. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. San Antonio calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
He simply turned the inside into his personal workshop, getting bucket after bucket with aggressive interior offense. So you know what? When that's the case, just keep feeding him, and that's what his teammates did.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Harris, following the bucket by the Spurs. Embiid inside. Wembanyama on it, and it's good. 2 points. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Vassell can't get it to go. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Oubre on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Wembanyama. And they're on the run. Here's Sohan. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Harris outside. Embiid with it. Covered by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Oh, great D that time from Harris.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To the left side wing. Embiid inside. Covered by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Pounded by Harris. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And they get it back. Second chance effort. Here's Champagnie. Three-pointer, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul. I like that. I mean, clock management is crucial at this time of the game.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Second personal foul.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. The score tied at 53. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. With the fadeaway. It's good!
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Philadelphia calls time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
I think this has to be a lob close enough to the basket so you can tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Webs and catch it, best know. Took my oath, the code of honor, I'm a soldier, dog.